Well, g'day everyone. So today I thought I'd show you how I've been teaching Kahu to have much better manners when he's being led. Now he's usually fine just with the halter, but if I've got food involved, sometimes he can get a little bit pushy. He's just reached a year old, so he's just at that tying stage now where he's like, oh, okay, what can I get away with? So it's now my job to make sure that he knows the rules. So with that said, I'm going to give you a little quick insight as to what we've been working on so that he has better manners and how this could potentially help your horse too. So with that said, let's get into it. G'day everyone, I'm Zoe and this is Kahu. This is just a little reminder that I'm not a professional horse trainer, so anything you do see in my videos is only intended to be a guide. So with that said, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little insight first without his food bucket involved to give you a little bit of an idea of what we've been doing and what I've been doing to correct that. So we're going to circle back to where I started, circle him round again, ask him to yield his hindquarters if I have to, and start walking in a straight line. He started to rush again, so we're going to walk up again and circle around to where the issue started and start to do it again. And so we'll walk around, make sure, okay, he's rushing again, so we're going to circle once again and go up to where that issue first started. Good boy. So you notice I'm not smacking him, I'm not yanking him, I'm keeping my body language very neutral, and I'm just circling him to a point that I'm like, okay, no, this is where the issue started. So we're gonna try that again. Good. So again, I'm gonna walk this way to give you an idea from the side, and I'll ask him to walk on, and you can see he started to rush ahead of me there. So we're gonna circle him and go back to where the issue first arose itself. And we're going to try again. No, he's going to rush. So we're just going to circle back and do it again. Now, as I said, Kahu normally leads very nice. But because he is now at that age where he wants to test me a little bit, it's a good time to start to teach him these ground manners again. Good boy. And you notice now he's walking nicely at my side where he should be, so his head is roughly in line with my shoulder. Okay, so now I've got his feed bucket. I'm going to try that exercise again. And so he's remembered that lesson. Good. Good boy. So we'll try again. Notice I've got his feed bucket. It does have food in it. And that's what I want. I want him to walk nicely at my shoulder. Good boy. So I'm not going to be yanking him around. I'm not going to keep pulling under his head because that's a negative impact. And I want him to work out that he can walk nice and calmly next to me and there's no need to rough handle it. So again, I'm going to walk him forward. And there he's walked and kept himself nicely at my shoulder. Good. And so we've actually only been working on this for a couple of days now. Good boy. We did this exercise this morning. Good. Good boy. Okay, so Kahu's given us a little bit of an example of how much he's learned, which is excellent. So you can see that Kahu is still learning, and it was a vast improvement from this morning with his feed bucket. That was a really nice example of the behaviours that I'm looking for. So what you're really looking to do is anytime that they start to just get ahead of you a little bit, circle them around to where the behaviour first presented itself. So if that was, say, about a metre or two back from where they started to get ahead of you, then go back a couple of metres to where that behaviour started and do the behaviour again. And just keep doing that loop and loop and loop, circle, circle, circle thing without yanking on them, and just keep circling them until they work out that it's a lot easier just to walk nicely at your shoulder. So this is a nice little example here of Kahu also learning to stand still and be quiet and not keep fidgeting. He's still a baby, he's still learning, but that's okay. What I'm going to do here, it's a good time to learn as any, is just circle him round again and then just reassure him and talk to him and just encourage him really just to stand nice and quiet next to me here. So I think that might be something for another video, just a little hint of what we could do. Anyway, as always guys, if you have a question for Kahu or myself, do drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And as always guys, Kahu and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with what's going on in our world.